right, we're out here at Swamptown, Get Down, Waycross, Georgia. I believe we are the 9th annual. Y'all come out here. My buddy Ty Manning just came up and he was talking about some shady trees, so I thought I would share a little bit of my shady tree experience. I think you can relate. So. But so many days have come and gone away again, and you refuse to call. Well, it was just a thought, but I thought we really ought to take a break from it all. Oh, girl, you gotta get out from under. Get from underneath that shady tree. Oh, shady tree. Or maybe then you'll see. Or maybe then you'll see a better side of me. I love the way I live. And the people living it right here by my side. And they're all that more. You could even say it for yourself if you just try. But you never get out from under. Or get from underneath that shady tree. Oh, shady tree. Or maybe then you'll see. Maybe then you'll see a better side of me. But oh, I've been so worried about getting back on my feet. How hard is it to see that right where I am right now, right here, it's so easy. Oh, I'm gonna find me a shady tree. Oh, a shady tree. Oh, I ain't never gonna get out from under. I'll get from underneath my shady tree. Oh, my shady tree. Well, maybe then you'll see. Maybe you'll never see a better side of me.
Ooh. Speaking of shady trees, it's Mick Motherwell live at you. Sorry, just had a shower and don't know how to wear the hair. It's a theme on this show that I always have guests with fantastic hair. I've had Anton LaPlume on this show.
Yes, his hair is fantastic.
I don't know if it's as glorious as that. Do that again. Just get that fucking mic out of your face and do that again. Look at that. When did that happen? You've had like kind of short hair until like last week, didn't you? Like that shit's
keep it hidden, bro.
That's crazy.
It was under that big hat for a long time. I was doing then it grew.
We think we fixed that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, we are here. That was my mic. God, I look so fat at that angle. My hair's not gorgeous. Anyway, fantastic hair is always on the show. Thinking of fantastic hair, a lot of rock stars have fantastic hair. That's a top 10 we could do.
Segue.
Top 10 we could do. Who has the greatest hair in rock and roll history?
Oh, Robert Plant.
It's got to be Robert Plant.
Freddie's was great, though.
Freddie Mercury's?
Yeah.
That shit was like thinning.
When it was long.
Oh, that was
like the first album.
Yeah, what nationality was he? Or was his family? I know he was English, but where was his family from? Because that was some like
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Good. I don't know where it's from. We can look that up, but
he's not from Pakistan.
Wherever he was from, they have great hair. Yeah. Rock stars have great hair. Plenty of rock stars. Robert Plant, we just that beat number one. On the
Geddy
top
Lee.
10. Geddy Lee. God, it's so weird, Casey. These guys are getting old, man. Where it's just like, oh, remember back in the day they had great hair. Now it's just like shit. Anyway, we were carrying that flag today on Bagpipes to Banjos. We are talking and counting down the top 10 greatest rock albums of all time, in our opinion. Everybody. If you didn't read the description, I'll be real quick about it. Actually, this is our opinion, and that's what it is. That's where it's from, and that's what we do. Please disagree with us. The comments are open. All that being said, we picked an album. We picked its importance and its impact in music, but also the fact that when you turn it on, you listen to it the whole time.
You don't have to turn it off.
You don't have to turn it off. Let me get
don't
more
have
of
to
your
skip
face.
any
You guys
song.
can do something about that.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. I just don't, like that's even better. Maybe we just turn you up a little bit. You can just wear it there.
Is that good? Is that good?
Probably. Anyway.
Hope so.
So the album we don't have to turn off. That's what makes it a great album. That's
Or
why we
skip
picked them
songs.
as albums here. So without further ado, here's the concept. We have not talked to each other about our lists. We decided to, if Aaron picked a really stupid one, I would just make fun of him for it live on international television. How many people have the internet?
This is the internet.
How many people have the internet?
That's fair.
3.5 billion people,
Is that it?
maybe more.
Where are you getting these numbers from?
I don't know. Something's going on. We gotta get this going. We gotta get Aaron going.
There.
Anyway,
Here.
I'm gonna turn me down. We're figuring out the volume, everybody.
Love y'all.
We got
Thank
this.
you.
Where the fuck was I going with all that?
Oh
Yeah, if you make fun of one, if you make a shitty one, we make fun of you live on the spot. We have not talked about each other's list. However, we did pull up 3 lists. As you can see, one is loudersound.com.
Gibson. That's
Which
legit.
is a Gibson site. So good site. Shortlist.com, which is a bunch of votes from all around the world.
Oi.
And then
I like that.
classicdujour.com. So I have not looked at those either, and I figured we would just go at this thing.
Let's do it.
Just see
I
what's
only-
there and see where we go.
I only have like a top 3, and then we have some honorable mentions. I think you have like a top 5.
I've got a top 10 here, but
Well, no, I mean like, oh wow,
I've got a
fuck,
bunch
I didn't
of-
do my homework.
well, no, you did well. I just
I can dig it.
it's-
All right.
we can talk.
Wow.
So go ahead with your honorable mentions, because I'm sure a few of these lists have an honorable mention or two. Your honorable mention, greatest rock albums of all time.
Honorable mentions were the Boston self-titled album with like fucking More Than a Feeling, Foreplay Long Time, Smoking, all that shit. It's fantastic. There's only like
Boston.
yeah, Boston, bro. Boston is, of course, they're all there.
Name the
Like,
album?
just it's 1976 Boston.
All right.
It's a self-titled.
Here's what we're trying to figure this
track
out.
list.
This is what we're doing
I should
now.
say track list.
Bam.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go with track list.
Yeah.
Guys, we're figuring this out as we go, but I'm telling you, by the time we get to the
Fun
top
stuff.
10, we're going to know exactly what we're
Yeah.
doing.
More Than a Feeling, Foreplay Long Time,
And that's what they can see. So perfect.
Peace of Mind. My peace of mind.
Oh, wow. This
Yeah.
is their debut.
Rock and Roll. Yeah. Rock and Roll Band. Smoke. Dude. So all these songs, those first 5 songs make it. Yeah. I don't know. Hit Something About You or Let Me Take You Home Tonight very well. But it's
What
so
an
good.
album. What an opener.
Absolutely.
More Than a Feeling opening up. That sounds out of place.
Right.
But I can also see it
that seems
really
like a,
working.
that
there,
seems
right?
like a good number
You know,
3
right
to me,
into
though.
peace of mind.
But-
Right into peace of mind.
beautiful.
Like, it's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see where you're going, Boston.
Imagine never
I mean,
seeing.
the next one's called Foreplay Long Time. Like, hey guys, did you like that?
Yeah,
Because you're in for a ride for the next 6 tracks. So
and Smoking is
very
that
cool.
shit too.
Very cool honorable mention. I don't want to spend too much time on the honorable mentions.
And then
what else you got? Yeah.
Rumors by Fleetwood Mac.
Okay, so Rumors, I think made it onto my list.
Really?
Yeah, I think it
See?
made it onto my list.
Well, I only
So
did
there's a
3,
clue.
so it probably would have been in
That's
my
a cool.
top
There's
10
a
as
clue
well.
where we're going.
100.
Okay, so it would have been on your top 10.
Right.
Yeah, you made it 3. So there you go. So good honorable mention. If you had to, I think I told you not to do too much homework.
Right.
So keep it around 3 or 5. So that's good. All
That's
right.
where we
So honorable mentions where we are. My honorable mentions. I think I've just, you know what? I think I've given away my top fucking 10 like an idiot.
Son of a bitch.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna close that. No, I'll pull that shit up on my phone. An honorable mention.
Well, there it is.
One or two honorable mentions to me. I think anything by Rush.
Moving
I'm
Pictures?
not sure if it'll end up being in a top 10 for me.
But they're so good.
But it's hard not to mention Rush in a rock band countdown because so many people really love them for reasons that I don't and also reasons that I do. So dig in that.
One of the best three pieces for fucking sure.
I think they're the best three pieces of all time. I think they are the Holy Trinity.
That's fair.
But one of my honorable mentions was Talking Heads, Remain in Light, which doesn't have an amazing super track list for the people that don't know the Talking Heads. But what a playthrough album. What a, hey, return to cocaine.
You know what I'm going to do?
Return to a joint after a night out with cocaine.
Ooh.
You throw this thing on. It was just one of those. It was a Talking Heads. You know what I mean? It's the 80s were full of in your face, like air band, like,
Remain in Light.
John Bonham died September, and this came out in October 1980. And I'm just like, so much came out of the 80s. It was like, I want to be Led Zeppelin.
Right.
But these guys were like, hey, no, listen to me too. And some people followed this.
Right.
I think it really created a lot of cool shit in that sense. It made people go, we don't have to follow these.
Right.
Like, rock you like a hurricane. Yeah, I was like, that's what they sound like trying to emulate.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so
well, that's what a lot of people said about Queen when they first came out with their first album.
Sure, and it's around that same time
mainly because of Tiger Mother Down, I think, and stuff like that.
I think there was a paved way for arena music at this point.
100%.
Started by the Beatles, Elvis, Beatles, Zeppelin,
Queen,
just all different, and then Queen was like, hey, you don't have to fucking be off your face.
Right.
You
can do this weird shit.
Man.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of cool. People
love
are seeing this whole screen, and that's just silly.
That is silly.
Fix that.
Hey.
We're back.
I'm going to stop sharing.
Better than ever.
Yeah. And then we're going to share screen. Hey, everybody's here. We're having fun. We're having a good time. And we fixed this, we think.
So much. I think so. We're figuring it out.
So a couple honorable mentions, obviously, is the fact that we liked... and I'll just rattle them off. We don't have to talk too much about the honorable mentions I got. I got Blonde on Blonde by Bob Dylan. This is my honorable mentions, people. Purple Rain by Prince.
Fantastic.
Rumors, Fleetwood Mac.
Nice.
Remain in Light, Talking Heads.
Oi.
And then here's my obscure weird one where people start making fun. Coldplay, A Rush of Blood to the Head.
Is that the one with clocks?
That is the one with clocks. I think it's one of the greatest albums of all time.
I'm going to be honest with you. I really like their X and Y album. It's fucking great. It's so good.
X and Y is great. That was 05.
Yeah.
I love Coldplay, guys.
You the song Low?
Yeah.
Off of though? I do that.
Yes,
bro. That song is so good. So good.
When I was in Atlanta and saw him play Low, he grabbed this. This is the beginning of camera phones, but it was probably like 2006. He had grabbed this chick's camera phone and then he just took a picture of himself on stage singing Low.
It's like, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So Coldplay is good. I've got a couple more honorable mentions, but at the end of the show, we'll share our top 3 favorites.
All right, hold on. I'm getting a rush of blood to the head.
So that'll be fun.
Track list right now.
Oh, the track list. I can fucking rattle it off. It's like Politics, In My Place.
God Put a
Smile on Your Face.
Scientist.
Clocks. Green Eyes.
Daylight Green Eyes.
Green Eyes. Green Eyes was my wife and I's first dance.
Love it.
The
fucking sweetness right now.
It was But the truth is I miss you. Oh, what's the name of the song?
I've never heard a lot of these. And I'm probably going to listen to everything that we talk about today. I'm going to listen to the whole album.
What's the name of that song?
Warning Sign?
Warning Sign. Then A Rush of Blood to the Head. Then Amsterdam.
Whisper, Rush of Blood to the Head. Amsterdam.
Dope-ass song. Dope-ass album.
Love it.
Couple more honorable mentions, but they come in my favorites later.
That's what she said. And
that is exactly what I'm doing later. So now to the top 10. Well, actually, the honorable mentions of the websites. First one doesn't have one. Second one doesn't have one. This is one that came with this third site. It was Queen, A Night at the Opera.
See, I don't know. I love Queen. Don't get me wrong. Please God, no one come for me, okay? Queen is their hits. Their hits are fantastic. They're so good, but they have a lot of songs that I'm just like, meh. And don't hate me for this. I love Queen so much. Freddie Mercury is the greatest singer of all time, and he's probably my favorite singer. And I grew my voice by listening to him and trying to emulate. But I'm in Love with My Car is garbage. The Prophet,
you drive a garbage car.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Maybe if I was in Love with My Car, that'd be great. But like, You're My Best Friend is wonderful. Love that song. And so is Bohemian Rhapsody, obviously. Love of My Life. But like the rest of God Save the Queen's good too. But
no, not in my house. Not on this podcast. Keep going.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's all on this album.
Bam.
Boom. There you go.
Queen, A Night at the Opera is the honorable mention of the only website we're looking at this point. We're going to go number 10 on all three of them. We'll name all three.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll talk about all.
And yours as well.
And then mine. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to do that.
Cool. No, that's a great idea. We'll name all 4 top 10s.
And then I'll come in at the bottom 4.
Perfect. So, number 10 on this website is OK Computer Radiohead.
Excuse me?
Let's do this whole. Let's do it right.
Okay.
Number 10 on this site is Queen, A Night at the Opera.
Still disagree. I still disagree. I think A Day at the Races is better.
Number 10 on this website is Led Zeppelin Physical Graffiti.
Okay. All right, guys. All right. Here are some hot takes. Okay. Physical Graffiti.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yes, I do want to hear yours first.
Idlewind South, Allman Brothers Band.
Oh, that's fantastic. I like yours.
To the top 10.
I love. Yes.
I mean, that's the question on all of these, really.
Yeah.
Are they top 10? First thing I'll say is Physical Graffiti, 100% top 10.
The only reason that they're giving Physical Graffiti number 10 in this list is because of Kashmir. That is it.
Oh, you don't like Physical Graffiti? You don't like that album?
Bro, you got the Wanton song?
Oh, let's hold on that. Let's.
And the actual song, Houses of the Holy.
Okay.
For some reason, it's not on the album, Houses of the Holy.
I'm letting you know right now.
Don't get me started.
I'm letting you know right now. Physical Graffiti, my number 7.
Really?
My number 7.
Bro, I just like 1 through 4. I just like 1 through 4. I just like 1 through 4. I'm sorry, there are good songs on other albums.
That's fine, man.
But 1 through 4, I can listen to
that is what this is about.
all the way through. All the way through.
This is a perfect fucking. So, Physical Graffiti is the first one you call out.
I'm gonna get my.
You did not call out OK Computer.
I did. I didn't get into it.
Queen, you said absolutely not. Should not be anywhere close to
it. Should be. I mean, like top 20, 30.
Top 30 maybe, but nowhere close to
A Day of the Races is better.
Okay, so you're against that one. Cool. Got that point. Second point is... No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just letting the listeners know. You're hating on Physical Graffiti, which we'll talk about at number 7, people. But
Down by the Sea sounds good.
But you, OK Computer, you're not...
No, that's what I looked up.
Look, if you're a Radiohead guy, I just belted off...
Paranoid Android's good.
I just belted off a whole track list by Coldplay by memory, basically.
But you're telling me that.
And I'm telling you that I don't think Radiohead's anywhere close to a top 10.
Absolutely not.
But I know Radiohead fans will just be like,
I like Radiohead.
Yeah, Radiohead.
Well, good for you guys. I'm glad you guys got a W on that.
I don't agree with any of them except for the fact I do think Physical Graffiti should be in there. I think album-wise,
fine. It's fine.
Fantastic.
I would rather any Led Zeppelin 1 through 4 should be on this list before Physical Graffiti. 100%.
Well, we're talking about top 10 right now, and
maybe not.
So we'll say top 10 and agree on that. Do we agree that if it's in the top 10, so now it is in the top 10, right? Do we agree it should be higher or lower on this list? I think it should be higher. You obviously believe 10.
No, if it's 10,
in the top
yeah,
10, 10's
100%.
All right, so that's our theme, guys.
What was yours?
Mine was Idlewind South by the Allman Brothers.
Oh, yeah. Which one? Is that the one with Melissa?
It's Midnight Rider.
Oh, hell yeah.
I believe. But Idlewind South is just like Dwayne was on it, studio, and it was the second one that they did. And obviously, everybody that listens to Idlewind South, or not everybody, they're like, is Dwayne on that one? Is Dwayne on that one? But if you listen to
Idlewild. Okay, now I got it. Okay.
Idlewind, is that what I said?
Idlewild.
Idlewild.
Yeah, it's a weird.
I said wide. South. Right off. We read off the track list, and we'll go with kind of my
Revival. Don't Keep Me Wondering.
There you go.
Good. Midnight Rider. Hoochie
So you're
Coochie
in
Man.
so you're in it.
Fantastic.
Midnight Rider hits.
Yeah.
And then Hoochie Coochie Man is like, well, let me take you back to where all this shit came from.
Leave My Blues Home.
And then let's go into
all of these are like.
Of it. So I think it's a top 10 album. I think it's underrated. I think people that are listening to this are going, he's overrating it. And I'm fine with that. So I'm understanding that it's not everyone's cup of tea. And that's why it's my 10.
Right.
As much as I put it ahead of Talking Heads, Bob Dylan's and things like that. I think it was really important to the movement in
that's fair.
Your Skinner, just your Southern rock, really.
Oh, absolutely.
So it was a big album for me.
Allman Brothers.
It
Fantastic.
was Dwayne at his peak, playing with his brothers and his cousins and his family.
I'd probably put some Doors album if I had like 10. But I don't remember which one. I don't know which one.
Maybe
some of their
top 10.
they're kind of like Queen. They have those hits, but like I'm not trying to listen to every single song on that.
Some of those albums are strange.
Me.
That pun was.
See what you did there.
The pun was intended.
All right.
So number 9 is what we're moving to. Oh! So classic du jour just hits me with my number 10.
Love it.
I've agreed that if it's on a top 10 right now in this moment, that it should be number 10. ClassicDujour.com has agreed it should be number 9. It turned out to be a transformational record, created a new sort of Southern rock that was
absolutely
groundbreaking, and that's what I've kind of
it was
that's my theme.
It was the blues.
Midnight Rider is the first one I mentioned. So I mean, it's just
love it.
Swear on my mother's life, I did not read.
He didn't. I've been here when he pulled it up.
I'm yelling. I'm sorry. I just got excited.
That was tight.
Number 9 on this list.
Back in Black.
I've got to go up on this list. Number 9. Oh my goodness!
What is happening right now? What is going on? We did not plan that.
I swear on this.
This is so strange.
When it's strange?
People are strange. When you're strange. I think that's on a different album. But whatever, it's fine.
The Doors, pull up the track list if you'd like. The Doors, I think they were groundbreaking
Riders on
as well.
No.
It was groundbreaking album. Jim Morrison was insanely crazy and insanely expressive and insanely
weird
and would have been sat in the corner shaking.
Oh, Break On Through.
Well, that was it. That was
and Light My Fire.
Everything. Light My Fire is when he got kicked out of the Ed Sullivan Show and the rest.
Really? Because he just pulled his dick out?
No, he just said. He said one of the lyrics. Man, he was like,
"Of course he did."
It was like,
you asked him to sing the song.
My pants on fire. But like,
I don't know. I didn't.
Something like,
"Come on, baby, light my fire."
It was like, "I'm really hot for you," and that's what implied. They said, "Don't say it." When he looked into the camera and yelled it. And they got arrested for like public indecency or something. Anyway, we can talk about
We've come a long way, guys.
Number 9 on this list is Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast.
Hot takes. Love Iron Maiden. Love it. Love Number of the Beast. Love that devil shit.
I'm so with you right now.
Yes.
So with you. Where are you going with this? Because I'm going the same place, I think.
No. Iron Maiden's badass. We're talking about best live performances to melt your whole face.
It's like a kiss. Right?
Yes.
They're like a kiss.
Yeah.
Great live. Awesome. In your face. Amazing. Not like the best album of all time.
I'm not trying to listen to the whole entire thing.
Can I say something serious yet maybe funny? Anyone that would put Iron Maiden on a top 10.
I thought about it and I was like, no.
Like live, like in me, like if I met him tonight, like if I had met you tonight, right? And you're like, no, and we're talking top 10 albums, and you're like, oh, Iron Maiden. I immediately know that person could kick the shit out of me. So,
yeah, bro.
This computer screen and this mic, that I'm real brave to be like, fuck Iron Maiden. I like some of their songs. They're cool and all, but they're nowhere near fucking top 20 in my opinion.
Woo.
Let alone the top 10.
Fantastic band.
Hear me out. Fantastic band. Fantastic band.
So good.
Van Halen, my opinion, nowhere close to a top 10, 25 greatest rock.
No, I don't even think.
Do I think Eddie Van Halen's maybe a top 10 greatest guitarist? Absolutely.
100%.
But you know what I mean? Maybe top 3, maybe top 2. Like, let's
most
talk about
definitely.
that later. But that's where Iron Maiden stands. But if this guy came up to me and was like, dude, Iron Maiden's definitely top 4, I'd be like, yeah, man, you're right.
Yeah, please don't hurt me.
He probably knows how to beat the shit out of me. That's facts to me. The Doors, I could probably beat the fuck. I could almost guarantee I could beat the shit out of anyone that's like super obsessed with the Doors. Because they're just
Not touching that.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Just weird. And
no, I know.
Never throwing a.
I just like.
We're not being.
Oh no.
We're just talking facts.
No, for sure.
Because anyway, anyone that would put this thing in a fucking.
What's your number 9? Did we go over your number?
Cool motherfucker. I didn't, but I keep forgetting. It's my show.
Yeah, man. Did we do the? We did. What was the third one?
So the third one was. The Doors.
No. We did
Idlewild South.
South.
And we just did Iron Maiden.
Okay, excuse me.
My number 9 was The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust.
Oh, Bowie. Nice.
If you haven't
I can dig.
Bowie.
Oh.
If you haven't heard about Ziggy Stardust, shit, we forgot to switch screens so everybody could see it.
Wow.
Let's just go.
We're just sitting here bullshitting,
You know
y'all.
what sucks about this, guys, is that this is the worst part about all this. Is that we can't share some of this music. I wouldn't be sitting here going,
right, singing the
playing
songs,
4 minutes of it, and
right,
just letting people download it. I'd just be going, let's take a couple of these 15-second tunes.
This is the lyric we were talking about. You know,
so this
Sticklers.
album is so important to the existence of the world right now that there's do you know that the Tesla thing that went to space, the little guy,
SpaceX,
SpaceX, but the guy that's in the Corvette or whatever they fucking sent up there, the space thing that just it's the little, not a guy, it's like a robot.
I don't even know.
Car, and this is like basically this guy just traveling around space is kind of what it looks like.
When is this?
Really
no,
cool.
I have no idea.
Years ago.
Oh my god!
But anyway, let's see.
How do I not know about this?
So we're talking about Ziggy Stardust, which is what a great album. Suffragette City wraps everything up.
Oh,
after all of it, Suffragette City just wraps it all up.
I love it.
But Starman, so let's see, Tesla Starman, if that works. So it's a Starman. This is what it looks like, dude. So they built like basically a Corvette like thing on this satellite, on this Explorer. And that's what it looks like outside. It's probably maybe burned up by now.
Could you imagine being a fucking alien?
But they have
and being like,
they have the loop. Like there's a design, a weird way where Starman is just constantly playing in case the aliens find them. If that's not in your top 10 songs of all time, you just haven't listened to it. Oh, and you can hate Bowie because he sucks some dicks. You can hate whatever. You can even hate the song. But it's a pretty, that's our ambassador right there.
That is.
And that's a different
He's our
countdown.
king.
His songs. But what a cool album. That's my number 9.
Bro. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. No.
That's a different podcast.
Yeah, we're already 30 minutes in and we're on like another 8. Yeah, we'll get there.
Time.
We're going to talk about that.
Number 8. Graceland by Paul Simon. Decent shout.
Listen.
Decent shout.
Listen. You're going to put a Paul Simon. Oh, 100. Yep.
Decent shout.
Yep. Agreed.
Ooh, number fucking
3, we are cool with that.
Number 8. Oh, we're going to go down on this one. AC/DC. Powerage? Oh, I love some AC/DC. I bet you that's like a 6-minute fucking album. And it's in your face. But Back in Black.
I was about to say Back in Black.
That way above Powerage.
Sin City is great though. I love Sin City.
Are you up in Powerage? Powerage, just no. What's
yeah. No, that's Powerage. Yeah. Bro, I don't.
Give me a back my bullet, or give me a bullet. Excuse me.
Yeah. That's Skinner. Just give me back my bullets. Sin City is great, but that's it.
I think this is a real. What was 9 and?
I'm gonna go.
What was 9 and 10 here? Iron Maiden.
Yeah. See, what the fuck is this?
And 10 was Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti. This is like a British.
It must be, which I can dig.
This is a British countdown, which is fine, but it's like, come on, man, that's a hipster AC/DC album.
Right.
I've never heard one. Do you know what I'm saying?
Back in Black is.
Holy shit! Guess what?
What?
My fucking number 8 was like super British.
Yeah.
London Calling, The Clash.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Again,
love it.
Groundbreaking.
See, but if we're getting into that, I'm bringing like Sex Pistols and some of that stuff.
About top 10, and I'm talking about playthrough albums.
For sure.
We can do a top 10.
I can listen to the Stooges,
we
bro.
can do all kinds of top 10.
But that's like that's how I am. I can listen to punk music just because it's like people like thrashing and shit. I can just listen to that. I can turn on Iggy Pop
and we can it's like a fucking fraction. We can
sure.
break down everything.
That's Back in Black.
We can literally get into top 10 AC/DC songs. We can do an hour on that.
Let's do Zeppelin songs instead.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, my number 8 is Glenn and Colin. Again, The Clash are the self-proclaimed most important band in the history of music. Self-proclaimed. Gotta love the arrogance of that, or like that. Let's talk about Paul Simon. Great songwriter.
Hold on.
I don't know how the album is.
That's what I'm.
There's a few fucking tunes on that song.
It got to be.
Paul Simon is something of he's folk rock.
If you're telling me that
Bob Dylan's not on this guy's list, this classic du jour list, then it's a weird list of Paul Simon.
If this isn't the album with 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover on it, I'm quit.
Definitely got that album, that song on it. But again, it's got to fit in. Zeppelin songs, but some of them don't fit in the pattern of the album.
Please tell me if you heard any of these songs.
Well, I'm going to Graceland, Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, You Can Call. Have you never heard You Can Call Me Al? You should be covering You Can Call Me Al.
All right, I'm putting that. All right, I'm putting that on the list.
What you got?
I'm putting that on the list. You Can Call Me Al.
You would like.
Oh, is that what that is?
If anyone else is listening to me right now, if anyone's listening to this podcast,
I know that song. Yeah.
At this moment,
they were like, I'm never listening to this kid.
They're listening to this song for the rest of the day.
It's like, oh my god!
And they're not. They don't know any words. They're just going. Call me out.
Yeah. All right. Heard.
So my number 8
adding to the set list right now.
Again, groundbreaking albums. Kind of where I'm at with it. They started this whole. I mean, they were not the first punk, but they were taken a little serious because their fucking lyrics were really
right,
and their album and their flow.
I love the Clash.
Really good. So they knew it, which I think is what ultimately fucked them.
Yeah.
So number 7 for everyone.
You'll have that.
Boston.
You're fucking welcome.
That was your honorable mention.
It was.
So
it's probably in the
Aaron's
top 10.
honorable mention. You just started listening, or you've skipped around. Listen to the beginning because Aaron talks. We both talk about this album.
Foreplay Long Time.
Really cool it is.
More Than a Feeling.
The Foreplay Long Time's after
Peace of Mind.
It's after More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind. Like
Peace of Mind is fantastic.
I don't have a pussy, but I imagine the best finger bang you could have is like through those first two.
Yeah.
And then, like, the number 3 song, you're fucking being like, "Hey, you want to do this?" That's what's working.
It was so that's for me, bro. Yeah.
Rewind. We talk about that. Number 7 on this list. Oh, we didn't fucking even talk about Revolver by the Beatles. I don't know what to say.
Taxman?
It's got like, so people out there are looking for albums. This thing was like 6 tunes on it. This is before like fucking EPs were coming out. LPs.
No, I think it was
like before extended plays.
Oh, Taxman, you know I mean? Eleanor Rigby.
Right.
Yellow Submarine. Oh no, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, then this is horseshit. This is the remaster.
Yeah, it's on Yellow Submarine.
That makes more sense.
Anyway, Revolver was
See what the fuck
you know
is this is why I hate Spotify.
Revolver's an album that I remember putting on in my car when I was so Taxman's the opener, Eleanor Rigby's in there. Yellow Submarine is the ender. Oh, look at me.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, whatever. So there it is.
That's confusing.
It's not one with 6 tracks, a big one.
Yeah.
My favorite is not Revolver. And
I'm not just a White Album, bro. White Album. It's fantastic.
I don't know where it ends up in my list or where it ends up in anyone else's list. I know White Album is a lot of top 10s. It makes a lot of top 10s.
Yeah.
Just that I know of looking at top 10s. But Revolver's different. Revolver's crazy. Revolver is the start of the Beatles going, hey, we're not in sync.
Right.
We're not.
Or before in sync was.
Scream at and hear.
Right.
No.
Shut up while he's talking.
Talk about Zeppelin later, but Zeppelin's in a business, or Jimi Faces. We're the ones you go hear. The Beatles are you go to see.
Right.
And as long as you come to hear me, I don't care if you see me.
Mm-mm.
And Jimmy Page didn't, because it used to be like you could wring out his fucking shirts because of the sweat from the heroin.
I mean, Keith Moon, bro.
So my number 7, as discussed earlier, is Physical Graffiti.
That's fine.
Physical Graffiti to me is one of the greatest albums of all time. Jesus Christ.
I would. Okay. See, this is where I'm at with it.
Yeah, tell me why you don't like Physical Graffiti, and I'll tell you, first of all, why I love it, but then everything else. But why do you not like Physical Graffiti?
After Led Zeppelin 4, Plant blew his voice out. And he couldn't do it anymore, but they kept trying to make the same music as he did. I'm so sorry, but I hate that the truth hurts out here, bud. And this is from me, a singer.
Yeah, I'm listening loud and clear to this.
Because all of those, John Paul Jones is fantastic. Like, he's so good. All those keyboard parts are so good. All of my love. All of those songs are fantastic.
Never played that live. Never played All of My Love live. Jimmy Page couldn't do it live. And it was written about
Plant's.
It was written about Plant's son, but they never played it live.
Couldn't do it.
Led Zeppelin fact. Jimmy Page hated it. Hated how they performed it. He understood the importance of it, but he would never play it live because he couldn't nail it.
Okay, anyway.
That's a fucking pro.
Anyway.
Yeah, just keep going before you say that. Any one of them is not the greatest of what they ever did.
They're all so good.
Telling me about how
I love Zeppelin.
John Paul Jones is okay, but I'm ready for the butt, man.
But it's just like 1 through 4, I can listen to the entire album.
Yeah. Okay, 100%. And I understand where you're at.
And his voice is so good. And the songs have so much energy. And then it was just like, I love the song Down by the Seaside on Physical Graffiti. But what the fuck is that compared to the rest of their shit? What is that? So I'm going to have to... Dire Maker? Is that really a fucking Led Zeppelin song?
So
why? Why?
Here's why I think you're disagreeing with it. Or here's why because they're the first ones to do it. No one else was doing it. This defined the 80s. This 4 years, this 5 years,
they just stole it from black people.
1 through and that's what Elvis did, and that's what look, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Hey, we gave y'all.
There was reggae. There was reggae.
Anything else?
There was reggae.
I guess we stole blues music. Listen, these are English guys, not us.
Not me.
Not me.
I
love blues. I love the blues.
I think the difference is just saying, "Oh, these are my influences."
I love the blues.
I love these guys.
I have blue friends. I love the blues. I don't know what anyone's laughing about or talking about. Look, I think the album starts with a song about eating pussy.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, that's what Custard Pie is.
Of course it is.
Drop Down. Then it goes into The Rover. Then it goes into In My Time of Dying, which, again, stolen from black people, whatever you want to call it. It's a gospel song from the fucking 12s. I understand that but this is the first people that were doing this. They did 1 through 4. They nailed it. They knew they couldn't do anything better. I think when 4 happened.
But
right?
1
through 4 happened.
Was this the first? This wasn't the first album after 4. This was like
it was.
Was it?
I believe it was.
We better find out.
Either way, what they were doing here is no, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. Excuse me. Oh my God. They were changing with the times. They were getting to the point where they had, dude, In the Light is a banger. Barnyard's about a dog. It's such a fucking.
But do you know the song Down by the Seaside
album? Boogie with Stu is a.
That's fine.
Literally,
the Wanton song is good. The Wanton song is good. I like it.
My opinion, one of the greatest albums of all time, as we're talking about. I'm not going to convince anyone. If you listen to it 1 through fucking 15 on an 8-hour car ride, just commit yourself,
bro.
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna end you. I'm gonna shut up after this.
No, go for it. We're gonna.
The Wanton song, which is probably the best. Cashmere's the best song on this album, but
that's it. No,
the Wanton song, which is one of the top 5
Wanton song.
Which is one of the top 5 songs on this album, is just a not as good version of the Immigrant Song.
What are they supposed to do?
Oh, I know exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the Wanton song is that saying,
because I'm 34 now, not 19.
I can't do it. Right. Well, that's what happened to him too. But he was 25.
Yeah, but he was smoking heroin every night.
Absolutely. That's why you can't do it anymore. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can do whatever.
Or later in life, I think he was really great. Where are we at? 6?
Number 6? We're about an hour in. We're at number 6. Let's do this.
We gotta hurry. But we're gonna go with. Where are we? We're fucking not even close to an hour, motherfucker. We got time to do this. This is fun. Are you having
I'm here.
fun?
No, I
Are you
love
wanting to ready to roll?
No, I just talk
what
a lot.
time you got to be there?
I just talk a lot. No,
Nine.
don't worry about me.
Fuck this.
Fucking
Fuck
piece of
this
shit.
guy. Oh,
I'll be at
live
Jay's
viewers
Tavern
are-
tonight. Y'all come out.
Jay's Tavern, if you're around, if you're listening. Jay's Tavern every Tuesday.
Bring your guitar. Bring your whatever you got. Talk on the mic. It's fine.
Number 6, Ziggy Stardust.
Oh,
as
nice.
Aforementioned as
Boy.
my number 9. Oh yeah, we fucking skipped this. The Who's next is their 7. Click on the
Who's
Who.
next?
Who-
Okay,
I think that's definitely probably the one. I just don't rate the Who.
I got a Who's album in here, but it's not Who's that.
Who
Who's
is
next?
great, dude. I don't rate the. Pete Townsend.
Keith Moon.
Keith Moon is the greatest. Pete Townsend, or the greatest after Bonham, but
Pete Townsend's
got
just a
lost
creep
on stage
ass.
He got lost on stage with Jerry
Oh.
Garcia, but he's probably just dosed out of his mind. And
Bob O'Reilly and Behind Blue Eyes and Won't Get Fooled Again.
I
Yeah, it's good
saw
shit.
Roger Daughtry open for Clapton.
Really?
He was amazing. Clapton sucked, but Daughtry
Really?
was amazing. Yeah, Clapton sucked. Daughtry was amazing, swinging the mic, and he was great. His band was great.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, number 6 for these guys, because we got to rush. Jimi Hendrix. Experience. Are you experienced?
Dig it.
100% top 10 album of all time. Number 6 for these guys. We skipped their number 7 too. We're bad at this.
Ah. Sergeant Pepper's?
Sgt.
That's
Pepper's
fine.
on the
That's
album.
fine.
I think 100% a top 10 album of everybody all time. For like 50% of people that ranks these.
I do
I
love.
think it's in the top 10 of half the people that do a top 10.
Listen, though.
album.
Yeah, I can listen to Sgt. Pepper's and With a Little Hope for My Friends, like as one track anytime, but that's not how it shows up on my shuffle, so it
Yeah,
sucks.
I remember if you were alive in 1970.
Oh, this was
68,
fantastic.
And you had just taken weed.
You've
just
done your first
injected
marijuanas.
weed. You've done your first marijuanas. Like that was a perfect. No one was doing this. Like, hey, try.
That's
just chill
fair.
on the couch.
See, yeah, maybe
Try this out.
maybe I look at this from a different.
You got to.
When it came out, yeah, these were
Like, it was
I
just like-
this is yeah.
Hey,
See,
hey.
like
and that's where a couple of
that's
my
fair.
top tens
That's
come.
fair. See,
We got to skip it for whatever reason.
I can dig it.
because we got to go to number 6 on everybody, right?
See,
So number 6 for everybody again. Queen and Night of the Opera made number 6.
still
on
think
this
A Day of the
list.
Races is
So
better.
review number 6 here is Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? And then Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust.
So what's your number
We've
7?
already reviewed.
Have you done your
I
number
think
7?
I did 7. 7 was Physical Graffiti.
Okay, word.
So my 6
It's right.
is, I
It's
think
right.
I remember what my 6 is. It's Exile on Main Street by the Rolling Stones. For the same reason that Physical Graffiti is probably on that list. Innovative, adaptive.
Is that the one with
adaptive. Like they knew what they were doing at this point. and
Sympathy
they were
for the Devil?
trying- And they changed it up a little to be like, listen, we're still the Stones, we're still here, and we're still gonna fuck with you a little bit. And then they took it to, if you want to do track listing, that's fine.
which one was it?
Exile on Main Street. This one right here, this top one.
Well,
And so again, it was just them going, we're not fucking around and we're not going anywhere, in my opinion.
so maybe I need to get on this.
Oh, you can cover a lot of those.
Hell yeah.
You cover
I
a
love
ton
Stones,
of
man.
Exile on Main Street. 6 is Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? We'll talk about that. In just
That's
a
like
second.
Along the Watchtower.
Yeah,
Hey Joe.
We'll talk about that in just a second. And then Queen Night at the Opera, which we've talked about. Well, we don't think it really belongs there, but it's there.
I like their first album. I like I really like The Game.
Right.
So
I mean,
good.
Queen's done some
Yeah.
bangers. I just don't know. Queen.
Radio
So mine was
Gaga.
Exile on Main Street. My number 5. Let's go with everyone's number 5.
Let's hit them because
Uh,
we're done talking about A Night at the Opera.
yeah, right. We gotta be over that, right?
Lord have mercy.
It's goddamn Night at the Opera.
I'm in love with
Shit's
my
really
car.
fucking with me.
Jesus Christ.
So number 5 for everybody. A Day in the Life
No, no.
by the Beatles.
I think this is the
Oh, Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
the last one. Wow! Led Zeppelin 4. This- now
Zeppelin
we're talking
4,
about
number
it.
5.
Now we're talking about it.
Zeppelin 4 number 5 is a pretty crazy
I could see it.
situation.
Oh, and then 2.
Zeppelin 2. Look, check out the shirt, everybody. I think
Ramble
2
on.
2 is bold because it's so early Zeppelin.
Bro,
We don't have to talk about 2.
we're not
much of
going to,
that,
yeah.
but like Zeppelin 2 is such an early Zeppelin album for people to put on the top 10. I think it's bold, but I super dig it. I dig where this countdown.
Whole Lot of Love. What Is and What Should Never Be. The Lemon song.
Around the world. The riff heard around the world is.
Or also.
That's the riff.
Or
change music.
Which is also on this Heartbreaker. Down. Like, which, if you look at top guitar riffs of all time, like lists, Heartbreaker and Whole Lot of Love are always on there. Which are both on the same album.
Man's name when I'm trying to make love to
when
you.
I'm gonna make love to you. Yeah, fucking
Zeppelin 2 is so up there.
Ramble On.
Here's the deal.
Moby Dick.
I could have just listed 10 Zeppelin albums in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
And covered this in 10 seconds.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's where I stand on Zeppelin 2 being in there.
I agree with both of these.
6 here. This is number 6 for us.
I think that's 5 there. That's 6.
Yeah,
we're going up on this one. Nope.
Yeah,
wrong.
Top 5 now. Never mind Nirvana. Real quick.
Which one's Never Mind?
Zeppelin 4. Let's talk about Zeppelin 2. We just talked about. Let's figure it out. Let's talk about Zeppelin 4 first before we hit Nirvana.
Heard.
Like, Zeppelin 2 is amazing. Zeppelin 4 is the Zeppelin album. If you've listened to Zeppelin,
you
don't care about anything other than what you've heard.
Oh,
Black Dog. You've heard everything on 4. You've heard everything on
Black Dog.
You've heard everything on 4.
Stairway
to Heaven is the most requested song on radio. Stairway to Heaven is maybe the greatest song in history.
Oh, Going to California is also on 4.
4 is a playthrough from, again, Zeppelin to me. 4 is one.
Damn.
I remember where I was when I turned it on at track 1, which is Black Dog and Rock and Roll. And, hey, Mama, say the way you move. I remember when I swear to God, I was in my mom's minivan driving.
Killer.
I was like 15, I had a permit, and I just grabbed CDs. You know, my mom let me listen to whatever music I wanted in the car. And I remember,
nice.
Like I said, I listened to 1, 2, 3, and Stairway, and I'm like, it's slow, but I'm just listening. And I've got chills right now because oh my goodness. It's all over. And then they calm you back down. Everything about that. And my favorite Zeppelin.
No, I got chills too, bro.
My favorite Zeppelin. Wow. But then you put in When the Levee Breaks. Like, Jesus Christ, Zeppelin 4 could be anyone's top 1 any day of the week. I'd be fine with it. It could be anyone's top 1, and I'd be all right with that.
Absolutely.
Nirvana, never mind. I think Nirvana. Let me tell you right now, everybody. I think Nirvana is the most overrated band in fucking history.
Oof.
There, I said it.
Oof.
Nowhere close to my top 10. I'm not hating on Nirvana. It's just not. I think on my theme, innovative, changed the scene.
3-piece.
Did a great job. Great 3-piece. Love Dave Grohl.
I say that. They had that other guy play with them a lot.
You know, if you like the Doors, you probably like Kurt Cobain. Like, I'm not. I just. Would you make your top 10?
If we're talking about grunge albums, yes.
It's
not rock.
Man. It's got to be grunge rock. It's grunge rock. Like,
if we were narrowing that down, no. If we were narrowing it down to just that, yeah.
It might be number 1, right? It had to be number 1.
I like In Utero better. But it's a good album. I like Heart Shaped Box and shit better than like Lithium and stuff like that.
My thing is, I don't mind saying it. Everyone that doesn't like this countdown or how I come across, that's fine. You're gonna hate my other podcast.
Love it.
But we're trying what we tried.
Yeah, this is just my bullshit opinion.
I think they are overrated. I think people love him because he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a conspiracy around it. I don't think there's a conspiracy. I think he got fucked up in the mountains and he killed himself because he's fucking nuts. I think he's cool. I think Nirvana are amazing. I am not trying to disrespect the guy.
Did you watch Soaked in Bleach?
I just think it's fucking. I think he's overrated. I did not. No, I don't.
It's fine. It's some of the shit's compelling, but I wasn't there, so whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much, you know.
Anyway, it's just Nirvana's good. I think the grunge music, again, innovation, impact, it deserves to be up there on some opinions and some people's top 10s. I'm not going to fight anyone on that one. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
No.
It's not my kind of thing. What was number 5? Real quick, I said it.
Yeah, what was your number 5? I don't know. I don't know.
Are You Experienced?
Oh,
Jimi
nice.
Hendrix.
Well, hot damn.
So
we're on the right track here.
Are You Experienced is just.
It's wild that you just made. We just made that shit up, man. And
So I thought about what I could. I mean, I didn't research too much, but I would say, what's that album? You know, what's the name of that album? Yeah. I'd maybe look a couple of those up. Don't get me wrong, but I threw out like 25 on my top of my head that I just knew that I liked. Like White Stripes Elephant was on there.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Again, but it's just, you got to start thinking.
But it's,
And then go, hey, this is top 10 of all time. Like, what do you do? Do you know what I mean? So, and then you got people listening sometimes. Thank you, guys. So anyway, number 4 for everybody. Mine's a little nuts. We gotta go down on this one or up? Jesus.
I don't
know,
man.
Number 4, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here.
Listen. I feel like people are mad at me enough already.
Oh, no, it's good. Number 4, Master of Puppets, Metallica.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know what you're going to say.
Shut the fuck up.
I sure hope you agree with me. And number 4, Rumors by
Fleetwood
Mac. Rumors by Fleetwood Mac was definitely an honorable mention of both of ours.
Yeah.
I think you would have put it in your top 10.
I probably would have put it in top 10.
I think I almost
really
did,
good.
but I made it an honorable mention.
It's a fantastic album.
And you said, you might have put fantastic album.
I don't know about top 5.
I don't care. I don't know about top 5. I definitely don't know about number 4. I think we stopped asking that question.
We did.
Need it to be higher or lower? If it's going to be in the top 10, in my opinion, it's up there like 10 or 9. But it's nowhere higher than that.
Yeah. And that's also taking out some of this horse shit.
It's taking some of these horse shit out.
Fuck that.
Maybe that
was so nice.
That should be nowhere close. Just do what you want, whatever flavor you like. So with a couple of the other number 4s, pretty fun. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here.
Bro, okay, you got Wish You Were Here, and then you have is Echoes on that one, or is that a different one?
Metal is a good one. We'll talk about another Pink Floyd album in just a little bit, in my opinion.
Have a Cigar is fantastic.
No, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here is one of those albums that's Pink Floyd.
Hold on.
It's hard to pick a Pink Floyd album and put in the top 10.
Oh, I did.
If that's going to be the only one in there, it's like...
Oh, speaking of which...
You're a hipster here, right?
I have a 4. I have a number 4.
Right,
but this is Shine On You Crazy...
Yeah,
we're not. Shine On You Crazy Diamond... Have a Cigar, Wish You Were Here, and Shine On You Crazy Diamond Part 2. That's fantastic. Oh, that's good.
Stop it.
Why?
That's Pink fucking Floyd.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, that's
Excuse
innovation.
me.
Here it is. That's all
yeah.
I
get it.
Is next summer.
I still don't know about top 10.
Man, dude.
But Have a Cigar. Have a Cigar is a fantastic song.
I can't wait.
So good.
I'm going to lose so many fans.
Me too. All right, I did Tommy. That's number 4.
By The Who.
Yeah.
Tommy The Who. What an album. What a concept.
Pinball fucking wizard, bro.
Dude, it's one of those things. It's like no soundtracks. But that's not a soundtrack. They wrote
that's a concept. It's a concept.
Wow,
yeah.
It's an album, man.
Well, that's just like Rush. That's concept. A lot of Boston's albums are concepts.
Yeah, what a fucking album.
Tommy
is shot for number 4.
Yeah, number 4 is Tommy.
All this talk.
And it's better than all of your ideas, so it's fine.
So everything we've talked about, though, Tommy still comes in at number 4.
100%.
My number 4. Let's just pull it up here.
Everyone's gonna hate my number 3.
Oh no! Let's talk about this fucking shit first,
bro. No, I don't even want to talk about
it. Can I tell you what I think about Metallica?
Please.
They're fucking terrible. They're
hot takes.
Fucking
hot takes.
Terrible. You know what? I'll take it back. Metallica are talented, and they've innovated, and they've done some good shit, and they have really influenced some people.
He's a good songwriter.
And you know what? They've done their
that's
thing.
All I'm gonna say.
They've done their thing.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that is.
People that like them.
Good for you guys. I'm glad.
Metallica are the fucking biggest. I want to use the F word so bad, but it's not acceptably just yet.
I know. I wish it.
Because that's
I don't mean that.
I don't mean it that way.
I love all the gays.
I wanted to turn into people like Metallica.
Very much.
because I don't want to read anything about that shit. I don't want.
But I want to call people that word because they are.
No. But Metallica is the fucking worst band in the entire world. I would rather if hell.
I would rather go watch.
I'd rather listen to Nickelback than Metallica.
I would rather go watch Train than listen to Metallica, bro.
I just said Nickelback. You just one upped me with Train.
You're welcome.
That's how shitty Metallica. This is a conversation we are having for the first time.
I know.
People don't understand that. We do not practice this. Metallica just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Lost everybody.
Everyone's gone.
My number 4 is a crazy one. I don't know if it'll make it in any of these number 4s the way it's going.
Yeah, hit me with it.
But it's the band, Music from Big Pink.
The band?
Well, the band. Look, first of all, if you're going to call yourself the band, you better be fucking good.
Long Black Veil is a great song.
Dude.
That's a cover. Is that
it's Long Black Veil.
Johnny Cash?
Dude. It's let's look at Long Black Veil real quick. I wish I told you more shit.
That's Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash wrote that one.
I believe. But this is 68. When did Johnny Cash? He might have.
What? Sure Robbie Robertson wrote that shit.
I was about to say.
The Weight.
Is that on this
Take
album?
a load off. I don't think it is on this one.
No.
Just fine.
But yeah, I know the band.
But the band is just the shit. If you ever listen to The Last Waltz, then listen to this one. Because The Last Waltz could definitely fit in as the greatest album of all time, if you've ever listened to The Last Waltz. But it's a live album. It's not on here. Chest Fever.
Oh.
Just give Chest Fever a chance. But again, 1 through 10 on it. Caledonia Mission's an important song to me. I really like it. And Robbie Robertson is like the best goddamn.
That's so wild. I thought Johnny Cash wrote that.
All times.
I'm a dummy.
Let's look it up, man.
No. I believe it. I mean, I didn't know that they did it. That's in 68.
It is a song by Johnny Cash.
Oh, see, well, how damn.
They've covered Johnny. That's cool. See,
65.
That's how they do. 65. He wrote it. See, that's all right, man. I know the Weight's my boy.
Oh yeah.
It'll say the band. Motherfucker.
Yeah, it was 68 that they did
trying
it.
to be all cool about it, but it's just not gonna fucking work.
Never that.
Anyway, good tune, good album in my opinion.
For sure.
Look, in my opinion, before I knew it was gonna be a little obscure one. It's just in my. But check if you're into music, a band that calls themselves the band.
They better be good.
They better be good. So I think you'll dig them. And
that was Bob Dylan's band, right?
Yeah.
They backed Bob Dylan. Yeah.
Try out The Last Waltz.
Hit him. I will.
Rumors by Fleetwood Mac was an honorable mention by me. I think even if you don't like Stevie Nicks or Fleetwood Mac in general, this is a good album.
Oh, absolutely. I love the songs by the other girl. Because when the love is gone and the lights go down.
That was a little kid from Philippines.
No.
On YouTube.
No. That's Journey. What is it? There's not another living soul around. Under the sun comes up and you say that you love me. That shit is so good. All of her songs are so good.
So
Got
here we are. We're at top 3.
All right, you ready?
And did you get your top 3 favorites?
Well, that was my top 4. Yeah. That's Tommy's number 4.
But these are your favorites.
Not my favorites. Just the ones I think are the best.
I got top 3, but I also did the top 3 like favorites. So maybe you can.
I could probably hit them with them. Yeah. Yeah, no one's gonna like them.
We're going into top 3. Top 3 territory is pretty good. We're gonna wrap it up soon, guys. Everybody's got time.
We are good. I'm good.
Number 3 on everybody. Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd.
Hot damn.
It's a spoiler because I can't talk about it right now.
Same.
Because I want to talk about it later. So good shout. For a top 3, though, a top 3 becomes like, this could be top 1 for me.
Right. Exactly. I can't do it. Yeah.
Real close. I don't care what number 2 and 1 are.
Time.
Yet. Oh, it's
Great Gig in the Sky.
Stop talking about it.
We're going to come back.
Sure.
Heard.
But a top 3 to pick, no matter what these guys pick, a top 3 could be, I think 1, 2, and 3 can be kind of switched at most days, maybe.
For sure.
Like in the car.
You're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
next
never
week.
Mind, man. Yeah, never mind.
If we did this next week, I might have a different list. Absolutely.
So number 3 on this list is Abbey Road. Number 3 on this list. I think we have to go down. Hold on, man. Back in Black, AC/DC. So I think this is this is their second AC/DC album.
Yeah.
On this list, what else did they have? Which one was it? Powerage, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure enough, Powerage ends up in their 8.
But this was the one who had Metallica.
In their 3. Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck. I'm you guys. I'm just not. I'm not with this.
One. But again, we've got to have a.
You're right.
I do. I don't know if I told you I do P90X. There's like a fucking badass, and there's a medium guy, and there's a chick that I watch.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, if she can do it, I can do it.
Exactly. So, I mean, but I literally think that's why they do that.
But this is countdown, right?
Yeah.
Well, even if you're a douche that puts Iron Maiden in your top 10.
I do back in
your top 5.
Okay. But Back in Black is a good album. It's
great
actually
album,
The riffs are all those riffs are fantastic.
It's not gonna be in number 3 for me.
Nah.
Abbey Road, I love it. You don't like it.
Here comes the sun is great. Come Together. I Want You. She's So Heavy. Great.
Oh, I don't hear a bad track.
Yeah, that's
don't hear a bad track.
That's just the ones I can bear to listen to.
I don't think you understand how important Abbey Road was again to me.
I get it.
Talking about innovation. My number 3 is Abbey Road.
Boy. Oh wow.
Yeah,
well, hot damn.
3.
No shit.
Abbey Road.
You're fucking shit.
On my life, I'll show you.
But like Abbey just Road. Those 4 songs.
Well, I'm not I like the Beatles, man, right?
I
like 68 through 70 Beatles a whole lot better than I like 60 through 65. Revolver gets a lot of fucking love. Yellow Submarine gets a lot of love, and then
I love the White Album.
White Album.
It's fantastic.
These are like 60. White Album's a little later too, but he's like 65, 66. I know what they were trying to do. I dig it. But my opinion, Abbey Road shows up, Let It Be shows up.
Let It Be is good.
Like when this shows up, when Abbey Road shows up,
I Want You. She's So Heavy is fantastic.
They know what they're doing now. They're in their stride.
Yeah.
And it's like this album.
They're not just singing Twist and Shout.
Right. And this is me. This is why this podcast exists.
Hell
this is why we're doing this episode.
See, I get it.
Is more top 3 anyways of why it exists. This is what meant like, hey, if you like Dozen 64 and you liked us on the Ed Sullivan Show, and you're thinking you're getting older just like we are, and you're thinking about leaving us, hey, let me throw out a little Come Together at you.
Ain't
it? That's our opener, by the way. So if you haven't listened to us in like a year or two, you didn't really dig Revolver.
We're going to switch it up.
Let me throw this. And then you go into fucking Oh Darling, Octopus.
Darling's good.
She's So Heavy hits. It's right in the middle of the goddamn album. And you're depressed. And then they give you a little finger in the butt with Here Comes the Sun. Me, Mr. Mustard. This is the B-side Beatles album that saved these guys. This is why Wings existed. This is why John Lennon is a legend.
I love Wings, bro.
Said, "Hey, keep listening to me. Keep listening to us after this shit's over in a year."
I don't even know how Wings was a thing.
3? Back in Black, and
then yours was Abbey Road as well.
Abbey Road. We'll talk about
Fucking
Dark Side of the Moon, I guess, in the top 2 people. So number 2.
Because my number 3 is Don't Hate Me.
Oh yeah, forgot about you've got a number 3.
Don't Hate Me. The Eagles, self-titled.
I'm digging it. That's your number 3.
Absolutely.
You're going with great.
Fucking Witchy Woman. Fucking Take It Easy. Dude, fucking Peaceful Easy Feeling. All that shit. Chug All Night is even fantastic.
Like you said, they could slot into my top 10 any day.
Eagles, hot take. Eagles, when we're talking about instrumentalists, when you're talking about instrumentalists, when you're talking about vocalists on every single one of them, when you're talking about songwriting abilities and the differences in every single one of their songs and every single one of their albums, they are the best rock band of all time. Tell me I'm wrong.
Hold on. You said hot take, but I want to know just a little bit more of that. Say that one more fucking time, louder and prouder.
When we're talking about...
Go.
Yeah, we're talking about each one of them, Joe Walsh, fucking Glenn Frey, all those motherfuckers, as songwriters themselves, as vocalists and instrumentalists themselves, and all of their all of their songs that they've written together and all of the differences in their albums and songs in particular, from Take It Easy to Take It to the Limit, to Hotel California, to Witchy Woman, to Heartache Tonight. Greatest rock band of all time.
Bold statement. Bold statement on my show.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Bold statement anywhere, but definitely bold statement in this room. That's crazy, man. Eagles.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that next week.
So good.
Or next week or next month. Or
wherever. We'll be back.
So
tell me I'm wrong.
I say we got to number. Is this number 2 for everybody?
Now we're on number. I just did number 3. So number 2.
You said you're number 2, and I'm going with greatest, not favorites just yet. But your number 2 is the Eagles.
No, that's number 3.
We're on number 3. You're sure of that?
My number 2 is Dark Side of the Moon.
No, my 3 was Abbey Road.
Yeah. My third was
3. Okay, yeah.
Eagles.
We relate to it. So number 2. All right, number 2, real quick. That's it.
My number 2 is Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon is your number 2. I almost put this in my top 10.
I did.
So number 2 for this
for a reason.
Well, I was more about
the hits.
Kind of. No, not the hits. I was all about playthrough albums. And
that's what I'm saying.
1989 and 94, these guys ruled the world. I lived in a small town in Scotland and was like, every song by Guns N' Roses is a shit. We can talk about them in just a second.
Let's
hit everybody else's number 2 up. Abbey Road was my number 3.
These guys' 2 is
Zeppelin 4. Well, we talked about that one.
Their 2 is 4.
It agrees to be,
They said their 2 is 4. And their 4 is 2.
And Appetite for Destruction.
That's funny. That's funny.
2 here. Zeppelin 4.
Love it.
So I think I know what a couple. So
absolutely
we're going to skip your number 2.
Dark Side.
We're going to skip number 2 because I also think 2 of the 3 of these are going to agree with me.
Right.
And that's fine. I think it's spoiled, but that's what's funny about this show.
We didn't give shit away.
Guns N' Roses.
You don't fucking know me.
No.
Okay. Oh shit. I love Guns N' Roses. This is because I need to go to a gig. That's fine. This is Guns N' Roses. It's good. It's good. It's fine. But you got the hits. You got their 4 fucking hits, and then I don't want to listen to the shit. All right.
I think if you listen to the album and give it a chance, but again, it dated. It didn't stand a test.
I hate it. I
think that's where I disagree with it. And it doesn't.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Put it in 50. Put it in the top 50 or 100. I don't think it deserves anywhere close to number 2, let alone 10.
Sweet Child of Mine.
They changed the world. They did a good job.
So good.
My number 2 is Led Zeppelin 1.
Oh.
I think that's the number 2 greatest album of all time.
We're going to talk about that in a second then.
Well, here's what I think. That's my number 2.
What's your number 2?
We're going to look at this faggy one and see what their number 1 is.
That's not a nice one.
They block me every week. So their number 1 is my number 1.
Dark Side of the Moon. See,
this guy's number 1,
bro,
is my number 1. And I hate to be that guy that just agrees with what's number 1. And this,
no, that's 3. You son of a bitch.
This number got Sgt. Pepper.
Get the fuck out of here! Turn the shit off. Just close it out.
I said it earlier.
God,
I understand why it is people's. Because it was the different Beatles and they
that's so funny.
And we just started smoking weed and I understand it, but I don't think it's their better. But I do understand the impact and the importance it had. I don't agree with it being number 1. I don't agree with it being the best Beatles album.
No.
Either. Because we got to talk about number 2 and 1 and how we fit them in. Because your number 1
is Led Zeppelin 1. And
I think you're so right.
Good Times, Bad Times.
You're so right. But
Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You is the 2nd song on that album. Are you fucking
It's 19 years old.
Bro, Dazed and Confused. Communication Breakdown.
EPs. They started Long Play. Like they started. Keep going, man.
How many more times? And I Can't Quit You, Baby.
It's the greatest album by Led Zeppelin.
I can't quit you, baby.
It changed the world. It changed the entire
I guess I got
rotation of the earth.
Put you down for a while.
They changed everything.
God,
They
it's so
became the
good.
band you want to hear.
Oh my
right
God.
then and there. Everyone did everything. If that wasn't the success it was,
I give everyone so much shit.
if Led Zeppelin 1 wasn't as amazing as Led Zeppelin 1 was, then Led Zeppelin 2, 3, 4, Physical Graffiti, it would have never fucking, I don't even say existed. It would never even thought of.
No, absolutely not.
Led Zeppelin 1 it's on my number 2 of greatest albums of all time. On this list.
It's so...
On this list.
If you're talking about rock
trying to be a
and roll.
professional, trying to be a comedian, a podcast host, that's number 2 on my list. And I really need to let people know the importance of it. It's number 1 on your list, which is insane.
Bro, it
we
is.
Didn't know it was close.
It's the greatest one.
We did talk about that last week, how that's crazy.
That's the one.
I think it is the one. Which is nuts to me.
Two's great too. I love
These
2.
guys think it's 4. These guys think one of them thinks it's Physical Graffiti, which is cool. But everyone gets it. It's 4.
And 1's not even on any of these.
4 is great, but 1 is the
I'm
one.
yelling.
It was the one. We don't have to, but they turn it down. They have volume on their headphones.
We're yelling.
So number 1 in my book, which is number 2 in your book, which is number 1 on 2 out of the 3 professionals that we looked at. I'm not trying to agree with the professionals. I just think
Dark Side of the Moon
was something. And it's probably because I started doing drugs when I was a child.
Love it.
But, you know.
What drugs?
It was one of those. It was one. It is. What? First of all, what a title.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it. Let's get the picture up.
And the album art and everything, the prism.
What a fucking,
it's amazing.
Just what a fucking name of the album. And then it talks about just everything. Like, I don't want to look at Dark Side of anything else except the moon.
Exactly.
Breathe
in the air.
We gotta put this up.
God, bro, it's so good. So good.
Dude. So the first song's Breathe. I don't know if I can list off the track list, but I'm pretty close some days.
Let's hit it.
So it starts with fucking Breathe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And no, it's literally telling you like, hey.
Speak to me, breathe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that intro.
So in my opinion, I always got from it was, and I don't care about the Wizard of Oz thing. We can talk about that in a minute if you want. But
sure, fine.
It's just like, hey, breathe, relax, because you just started this album, right? You know what I mean? This is what year? And you're going. It's just saying, hey, breathe. We're all gonna die at some point. You're not dying tonight.
God, bro.
And then it goes into
too real
time.
No. On the Run, it's that.
Well, yeah, of course it does.
But it's just
shit.
like, well, I'm just saying,
even
the in between, even the in between songs are I say, what's the word? It's a certain word. Another. It's a certain word for a track,
transition,
a whole track.
Whatever you want to call it.
Anyway,
go for it.
The intro into the time is they're memorable. Even those halfway songs, "Great Gig in the Sky," like fucking. I used to do.
No, we can't even get to Great Gig in the Sky.
My bold.
We have to talk about what just happened. We're
Time.
listening to Time, which is like, oh shit, I'm high on drugs for the first time in 1973, and oh shit, you're talking to me. But then what happens is they calm you down a little. Time is amazing, everybody. And the solo is, and then they calm you down with Money. I'll tell you, it's not.
No, Great Gig in the Sky is before
Great Gig
Money.
in the Sky and then Money. Excuse me, because no, Time freaks you out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Great Gig in the Sky is like, hey, take
mellow
a ride
you
with
out.
us.
It's
You're
fine.
okay. You're
chill.
here. You're here. Keep breathing. Remember we told you to breathe earlier? That's exactly what it's doing. And then Money is like, oh, this is real music. Because you're not coming down, but you're not peaking anymore.
You know that's in 5/4.
Really?
Boom. It's like yeah, bro. It's so good.
Nope.
It's so good.
So what's next?
And then Us and Them.
Yeah.
It's
So
one of those.
hey, we got married. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about
Right.
Don't worry. Just keep breathing. And it's just about us and them, man. Like just chill, baby. We got
Any color you like.
what on album? What you told me we talked about concepts earlier. That's a concept.
Absolutely.
The whole fucking thing.
Whole thing.
And if someone did write fucking Wizard of Oz,
All of their
and
albums.
do Wizard of Oz, yeah, of course. Metal is probably my favorite Pink Floyd album. But this is what a project. What a fucking people that like Andy Warhol or fucking Dolly, and they're just like, oh, I really like art. Look, that's kind of where I come from with this. Like,
Right.
This from track, like second one to second 0 0 and repeat to 1 is it's a fucking piece. It's a story, and it's the first of its kind, in my opinion.
It's a piece.
And when I say first of its kind, it might still be the only of its kind.
Absolutely.
We agree on Zeppelin 1.
I will send you some albums.
Relax. We got 8 tracks that will blow your fucking mind.
Absolutely.
Guys. This is rock and roll. And just hey, here's a little fucking acid. And whatever.
Or what's
it's not even acid. It takes your brain to that. Okay, look at the person, man.
And that's the start of what could take them to doing shit like Comfortably Numb.
Comfortably Numb.
Yeah.
Again, metal. It's
so
just
good.
They just gave them license to thrill. So, you got some favorites on your mind? Because I got my top 3 favorites. I think
favorites. No, I'm gonna get into some weird shit. I'm gonna get into like the Killers, which is
that's
like
fine, man. Top, but I mean, so they can make fun of us. That's the beauty.
Absolutely.
Make fun of me, fuck with me. But we got 2 or 3 favorites to end this on.
Let me hit them.
I'll go with my top 1 favorite. Number 1, guys, is Led Zeppelin 1. So that's why I didn't. That's probably why I didn't get to number 2 on the.
See, that might be
list.
1 or 2. I'm gonna listen to that shit forever.
Favorite album of all time because I'll take that on a desert island.
100%.
But number 3, I think I mentioned it. Coldplay, Rush of Blood to the Head. Number 2, Oasis. Definitely maybe.
Shit.
And any other given day, it could be What's the Story, Morning Glory. But Oasis creep into my top 3 with one of those albums every time as favorites. That's like desert island shit to me is those 3. Obviously, I'd like to have a top 5 or top 8, but that's my 3. What you got for your top 2, 3?
Man.
All that bullshit.
No, Bear, I like all this weird like emo shit.
Yeah, that's
fucking
cool.
Circus Survive. I can listen to Circus Survive albums all fucking day. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Like, seriously, that's fine. Just let me know.
A good like some of the new Coheed albums from like I say new.
Bro,
Coheed is my shit. The Afterman albums.
Which ones that have on?
That's
because I swear to God,
the like Submarine. Oh, right 4?
There.
Yeah.
And then the one with
shit.
Good Eye Sniper on it.
Yeah.
Played
the first one. Well, the second
one.
one.
Go into this. Maybe do punk later, but
bro, I love it.
Fall Out Boy the album before Sugar I'm Going Down.
Good shit.
1 to 10.
Yeah.
All day.
So good.
And then they just turned into like super fucking 15-year-old girls like
right.
Us. Whatever we gotta do. Whatever we gotta do. Unreal.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that
Coheed were dope.
There's a band called Foxy Shazam.
You're talking top 3 favorites
absolutely
of all time.
Foxy Shazam. Yeah. It's called their stuff to
anyone like you that says this is a top 3,
bro.
I need to hear it.
Foxy Shazam, their self-titled album that they came out with is like Queen-esque fucking ridiculous rock and roll, bro.
Really?
It's so good. It's so good. Foxy Shazam.
Good. How do you feel about my 3 favorites as far as Coldplay, Oasis?
I love Oasis. I love is that the album with cigarettes and alcohol on it?
Yeah.
I
their debut
album love that shit.
Changed the world. I was living there when that shit. Cigarettes and alcohol.
So good.
Live Forever. So I love Oasis. I'm just a big fucking fan.
It's good. It's great.
Touch to me is great. And obviously it's been a while. And then Coldplay, I don't care. I've been made fun of all the time.
Coldplay's good, man.
Gave so many people so much ammo for years. Big Coldplay fan. I think they've changed the way they kept flying the flag for people like Queen.
Right.
But they've also been innovative. I think they got a concert coming up on TikTok. Like a 40-minute TikTok. I know it's weird. I know it's weird, but they've just kept up.
I'll give them a shot.
I don't love them anymore like I used to love them.
Hold on.
Their thing.
Go ahead.
I
love them.
That's where we can fucking see you.
I love them, but they did an album recently. The one. Oh god, it was so bad. Anyway, I still love Coldplay.
I don't want to listen.
You know how I know you're gay?
Yeah, because it turns into like I don't want to hate them.
No,
Aaron,
but it's good.
You were at Jay's Tavern.
I'm at Jay's Tavern every Tuesday.
Do you know anywhere you're at, kind of on the cuff, like most of the time?
This Friday, I'll be at Southern River Walk.
Southern River Walk in downtown St. Mary's. If you listen to the next few days, Southern River Walk on Friday. And
then I'm at Jay's again.
Jay's every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Go check that shit out. It's really
every Tuesday
fun.
And next Friday.
If you can stay up late, do it. And then 2 Fridays from now, not this Friday coming up, but the next, Check out Aaron Lane at Aaron Lane Music on Instagram and Facebook.
And
all that shit.
All that shit. YouTube.
This guy's the man. He's really
YouTube.
Good. Go definitely check out the YouTube. We're gonna leave on an Aaron Lane solo original. I think it's really, really good. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Share, like, subscribe. All that gay ass shit. Do what you gotta do to make me some more money. Please. By the way, Led Zeppelin 2 did show up. And
it did. I'm glad.
Glad it did. Zeppelin 1's better. Zeppelin 4 is apparently better. Oh, gay that. Oh my god, I gotta stop with the words. I meant gay furs, which is definitely the first time that's been used in a long time. Guys, I'm just being stupid. I want controversy. You get that.
Bring it.
Me. Love you. Aaron Lane, Electric Owl, Shady Trees, getting us out of here. Thank you so much. MickMotherwell.com for the rest of the goddamn
White Cross,
life.
Georgia. I believe we are the 9th annual.
Stop talking. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Shady Trees. I think we can...